Hello tout le monde, on se retrouve donc pour un tout nouvel épisode annexe sur Genshin Impact. Donc la dernière fois nous avons terminé l'histoire, on va dire, de Ember, qui consistait tout simplement à remonter la trace et retrouver le rapace, donc, qui a volé une relique, sauf qu'il nous a... Enfin, on l'a coffré, mais on sent voilà, que c'est pas terminé. La prochaine histoire, on suppose que ce sera un championnat de planage, comme elle l'a laissé sous-entendre, donc on verra ça avec le retour des quêtes où il faut tout simplement avancer un petit peu dans l'histoire. Pour cet épisode-là, on va faire les quêtes de Lisa. Donc il faut aller à la bibliothèque. C'est pas très loin. Et on va faire ses quêtes et son donjon du fait dans cette vidéo, puisque en fin de compte, c'est pas des quêtes très très longues. Donc on va le faire. Il faut se rendre à l'ordre ici. Et direction de la bibliothèque. Donc dans la bibliothèque, vous pouvez aussi récupérer pas mal de bouquins pour le lore, tout simplement. Hop. La bibliothèque, donc toujours au rang 17. Hein. Donc, où se trouve-t-elle ?
Seeds brought on the wind.
Ça elle est pas là, elle est en hauteur par contre. Non, j'ai cru voir un coffre mais non.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Teyvat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Teyvat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Donc c'est parti. Alors par contre, elle fait un petit peu flipper. Hein. Donc, on va la porte, on va sortir. Et ça, c'est à l'entrée de la ville. Ça devrait être simple à retrouver. Par contre, Paimon qui n'a jamais sa langue dans sa poche, ça, on adore toujours autant. Alors... Ça va tellement plus vite comme ça.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Alors, livre suivant. Au niveau de la cuisine.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
Alors, commander un plat que Lisa appréciera. Ok. Alors, le plat végétarien. Le problème, c'est que je sais pas si c'est vraiment comme ça qu'il faut acheter ou bien s'il faut que j'aille lui parler directement. Mais je vais voir.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Nope.
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Sit here, let's dine together. A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Donc, prochaine étape. Ok. Il me semble que c'est près du comptoir où on vend les fleurs. Juste au-dessus. C'est beaucoup de blabla, hein, n'empêche.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you... Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Thank you. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensity? Huh? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
Alors, suivez la trace. Ici, il y a quelque chose.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Donc c'est parti. Alors au fait, pourquoi j'ai pas pris la fleur brumeuse donc de type glace? Tout simplement, lorsqu'on a l'élément glace et l'élément électrique, et ben ça fait des gros dégâts. Et donc comme on ne veut pas blesser notre cher ami, on évite de prendre ce choix là. Mine de rien, peut-être après la quête là je serai level 18. On pourrait peut-être aussi reprendre l'histoire principale, sauf que on a autre chose de prévu avant.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long.
Donc le voleur n'est pas
The
resté
trail
longtemps,
keeps
c'est sympa.
going. Let's keep looking.
Il pleut. Hop. En même temps on récupère les trucs. Hein. bois des murmures. Ça doit être en haut. Par contre, je sais pas si j'aurai assez pour monter jusqu'en haut. Si normalement ça passe.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frighten the turtle back inside his shell.
Hop. On se TP. Ah, il en a fait des kilomètres le livre, hein, mine de rien. Par contre, il y a une petite fée ici. On l'aide et on se remet à la quête. Hein. C'est pour la bonne cause. Il est bien loin ton piédestal? Non, il est là. Voilà. On va se remettre à la quête. C'est pas là, c'est vrai. Loin. Donc ici il y a des trucs à récupérer, donc on va venir récupérer. Hein. Non, je veux pas. Voilà, maintenant on va se remettre à la recherche du livre. Enfin, de l'indice plutôt. Voilà.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Ah, c'est ce que je fais depuis tout à l'heure. Hein. Alors.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly the Hilly Churl's style. All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Allez, c'est parti. Un petit donjon. Trouver le livre volé, donc level 19. Bon. C'est faisable, hein, comme on dit. Donc, voilà. Je veux pas changer, je veux valider. Et après ça, normalement, on a le level 18. Mais bon, comme j'ai encore une quête à faire avant de reprendre l'épopée, ben ça attendra. Le moins j'ai de quêtes, plus je me
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Il y a un coffre. Alors là on a le portail de vie. Puis là c'est parti. C'est des trucs à récupérer, hein. Pas non plus ignorer ce fait. Ok. Je trierai tout ça après avoir fini l'épisode. Alors, en évitant les pièges. Ça passe, ça passe. C'est juste, mais ça passe. Ensuite, on va aller au deuxième portail de vie. Voilà. Charger, déverrouiller le mécanisme. Ok. On récupère ça et on charge. Hein. Des pics. Hein. C'est pareil. C'est pas mal ce genre de petite mécanique. Les ennemis. Juste voilà. Ce sont des ennemis faibles à l'électricité.
You're in for a little shop.
Je vais pas monter, je vais frapper, merci. Donc j'avais pas vu un mécanisme, un truc dans le genre. Je vois là-bas ce qu'il y a. non plus. Non, en bas c'est le vide. Je préfère vérifier pour pas louper de coffre. Après bon, les coffres c'est pas non plus, on va dire le plus urgent, même le plus grave à oublier dans ce genre de donjon, parce qu'en fait c'est juste de l'XP en soi. Mais bon.
Come a little closer.
N'oublie pas la carotte. Un brin de blé. Ici, une carotte. Ok. On active sûrement le vent téléporteur. Ah, c'est un défi.
Come a little closer.
Let it rain.
C'est pire bail. Ça doit le refaire.
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
C'est juste ceux qui sont jolis qui m'ont posé plus de problème. Là, ça va aller vite. Ça,
Let's spice things up a little.
je les attire.
Come a little close. You're in for a... My.
Je vais switcher, je vais me porter loin. Ah, mais ça sert absolument à rien quoi. Mais c'est pas possible.
Prepare to be blown away.
Je vais pas m'arrêter.
No escape.
Non mais ça devait passer quoi. C'est tellement chiant ce genre de défi chronométré. perds tout... Ouais, je perds tout mon temps avec l'altération d'état, quoi. Dingue, ça. Ouf. Défi terminé. Et ça va pas fonctionner, quoi. Faut recommencer l'épreuve. On se foutrait pas un petit peu, là, de moi, quoi.
Hey, look! It's an abyss maze! Lisa was spot on!
Voilà, enfin.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Ok, cherchons le livre. Dans ce coffre précieux.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
défi terminé, tranquille. Par contre, on récupère ça. Plus rien d'autre. Hein. On peut quitter le donjon. On va voir également pour aller rendre la quête maintenant. Puis ça sera bon. Parler à Lisa. Ok. Ah, c'était sympa hein, comme petite quête. Enfin, en histoire annexe, c'est vraiment sympa de décrocher de l'histoire principale. Hop. J'imagine qu'on va devoir aller la voir dans la bibliothèque. Je crois. Hein. Ouais, dans la bibliothèque.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Teyvat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Teyvat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Teyvat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Récupérer le guide voyage en Teyvat. Donc c'est ici. Donc il faudra attendre le level 26. Alors level 26, donc ça sera pour plus tard. Ça c'est l'histoire principale. Là on a encore voyage gastronomique, donc je pense qu'on va terminer là-dessus. Quête hors des sentiers battus, ça ne doit pas prendre très longtemps. Donc si la quête là prend pas très longtemps, on finira celle-ci en même temps. Puis on pourra reprendre l'histoire principale. En tout cas voilà, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. On se retrouve très vite pour la suite de notre aventure sur Genshin Impact.